Hello, this is Paleo. 34 hours into this new save. An update on the 34 hour point. Let me go to my discoveries. The Star system is a tier 2 or medium economy GEC system, star system. It's got six planets. The starter planet was this fungal mold planet, Mina. And I spent the last 34 hours exploring all of these planets. And my current bases are the first base I established was in this on this desert planet, which is a very nice planet. Other than lush or starbulb planets, the second best planet typically is a cactus planet or a desert planet because the temperatures during the day are reasonable, and at night it's cold. Typically, for a desert, it would be cold, similar to cold planets, but obviously half the day you have reasonable temperatures. Two of the other planets are cold. They're both cold. And then this planet here is a gamma planet or radiation planet. It had ancient bones, and I did use this planet to make some units with the ancient bones. I'd say at least 2/3 of the money I made was from mining cobalt in caves, which is the primary way to make money early game, and also finding and scrapping crash ships. So on the first planet, it's a fungal mold planet. It also had curious deposits, but the most I've seen was about 5 curious deposit balls. And I spent, I would say, at least 10 hours on that planet, way too much time looking for curious deposits. Then I went to this unstable planet here. Yes, now it shows the resources as numerous. That's a good sign. And I just came here just to spend some time last night searching for crash ships and just getting to know this planet. And then I discovered this. To my surprise, this planet had curious deposits on it. And there's 15 of those balls right there. So that's pretty good. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to head to the space station, and then we're going to progress this mission, this game state. I currently have 2 ships, a C-class 33 slot fighter that I found in this system, crashed fighter. And then I found this, or I bought this exotic. It was an S-20. I think it had the core hyperdrive range is actually 152 bonus. So it's not for traveling by a hyperdrive range, it's not the best for an exotic. That's what I have. Okay. So as normal, I've obtained economy scanner. Let's go to that. Economy scanner, which will allow you to find trading posts on planets, and also it'll allow you to look at the economy of star systems in the galaxy map. This is typically what materials I have and I store on my ship, and this is typically the materials I ultimately end up with early, this early in the game, and I keep in my inventory. Okay, so let's go to the galaxy map. Just going to look around. I press the B button on my controller, my Xbox controller, so I can look at nearby star systems. Okay, I'll look at this one here. This is the first one it connects me to. So it's a Viking Tier 2. So I really don't want that. I want Tier 3 systems, wealthy economy systems. I'm going to change the filter to life form so I can tell what life form. So the yellow ones are going to be Gek. The red ones will be Viking, and then here's a Viking system right here. It's only 11 light years away. And then the blue ones are Korvax. So since this one is so close, we're going to go here, and unless it's... Okay, so it has plenty of planets and moons, so we're gonna warp here, this Viking system. Okay, so 5 planets, 1 moon. Starship monitoring system reports hyperdrive error. Warp fuel depleted. Searching for a fuel source. Searching. Obtained. Warp fuel source in 16 kilolight seconds. Accept guidance for the fuel source. So the answer would be yes. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. I'm going to go into first person view just to see what the planets look like. First of all, the planet it wants to send us to for the fuel source is right here. It's a moon. Oh, it's very nice. It's a star bulb. So it's a lush moon, paradise moon, with ancient bones. So very nice planet. Look at these other ones. Okay, so that's a hot planet. There's a planet behind this one. Take a look at that in a second. Okay, so it's this terraforming catastrophe, so that's probably an airless planet. So another hot planet. Ring planet's a hot planet. Now those asteroids. Okay, very nice. There's 2 lush planetoids. One's a moon and one's this planet here. It's very nice. 2 paradise. A very nice system. Let's go see what's behind this planet here. Okay, so that's it says desolate planet. That's probably airless. Yeah, based on what the resources, that's another airless planet. So before we go to the progress the mission, go to the space station. Even though I don't have an issue with nanites, you can see I've got 22,000 right now. Viking star systems in their back room, they have a container that you can get nanites. So if you are running low on nanites, you can go in these back rooms and get the nanites. So let me even do that right here. So this one even has a universal language translator, so we can learn a word. We learn the word for Viking. Extract nanites. So there is 58 nanites. So each of those containers will give you between 40 and I believe it's 120 nanites. I could be wrong there, but at least 40. In fact, it's 40 and 80 nanites. Going to get the suit upgrade. I'll take a quick look at the multi-tool, and off stream I'll look at all these, what the vendors have. So it's just a C class, and comparing it to my A class experimental. I found on the starter planet in that first system, this model of an experimental multi-tool was there, and I had to hunt for an A-class cabinet at a minor settlement to get an A-class version of it. Okay, so there's 76 nanites. To third person. Very nice planet. Mellow weather, sparse sentinels, frequent flora, and what is it, abundant fauna? Very nice planet. Okay, so where we need to go is 264 units away, and then you actually notice down in the bottom left there, it actually shows you the target distance, 260 units away. You notice the target started to had increase. So, for whatever reason, the game is set up. You have to reestablish targeting. So that's actually one way to notice whether you're getting closer or not. So we're 240, 234. Okay, we're still getting smaller, getting closer. Okay, now we're getting, we are increasing there, so we need to go this way now. Oh, we didn't have to scan it. It recognizes once we arrive. I'm going to get the words. The word for interloper. This one only has 2 knowledge stones on it. And then we learn the word for gra. Heart of the Anomaly is what this is called. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words from themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? So I'll say friend. It feels strange responding to questions I'm unsure that I'm being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by the sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? This time I'll say it is first. I don't know how I'm being spoken to. The monolith is ancient and cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Have the Crimson Eye seen them? So the options are, it has seen the Crimson Eye, the Eye has seen it, or both. So I'll select both. The likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Okay, received warp cell. So the Awakening's mission says explore nearby planets or search in a new system. So that's what I'm going to do. Typically that's what I do, is I just warp to the third system. I'm going to try to find well, I definitely will find another Tier 3 system. So this is where we came from. We're here now. So this first system is Gek. This is Viking, so I'm going to see if I can find either a Korvax and try to find a Korvax if I can. Says no fuel, so I got to well, we'll take care of these ships first. Okay, we'll try this again. Now I've got some warp fuel in my ship. Filtered for the okay, filtered for life form is what I want. Okay, there's a tier 3 Gek right there. Okay, so here's a tier 3 Korvax. Okay, relatively small system, but we'll go here. Incoming transmission. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I did. You left me. Why did you? So I tell them you're sorry. Don't lie to me. Even the others did not. Ask about the others. There is no reply. The communicator falls silent through the channel, though the channel remains open. receive some coordinates, stranger's coordinates. I'm going to go into first-person view. Look at the planets here. So that's an airless planet or lifeless planet. There's one planet hidden behind it. It's a toxic planet with scrap on it. And that's where the game wants to send us. So this planet we're looking at here has 2 moons on it. There's one moon, or one planet. Here's one moon. So hot planet, toxic moon, and then there's another moon behind it that I need to get closer to see it. Rattling planet. I'm not sure what that. I think that's an anomaly planet. Through the rings, I can see the planet. That's a gamma moon, a radiation moon. And we've seen the other planet. There's the other moon. So, toxic moon, a hot planet, and a gamma. Stop at the space station first. So this third star system has a relatively good price for wire looms this early in the game, minus 25.4%, or 41,000 units each. So this is the place I'm going to get wire looms based on these three star systems. B-class multi-tool. Okay, so this is where Stranger's coordinates are at. It's a A-27 crashed shuttle. Create a manual save before I interact with this signal beacon. Okay, I need to fuel it or repair it with chromatic metal and sodium. There's no sign of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other corrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. It's actually a bolt splitter. Going to unpin that. And do a little bit of repair on this ship. This is the one of the crashed fighters that I found. I actually found 2 of these in the first star system. So I don't have enough activated copper to complete any repairs, so I'll just take what I can. Should need 3 microprocessors. Already had 1 in my inventory. And I think that's it. Again, I'm just trying to save here, manual save. And I'm going to claim the ship, not swap the ship. Now, if you really wanted to, you only need to repair, I think, the pulse engine and the launch thruster. So to actually claim the ship and take it back and scrap it, that's the only thing you really need is the pulse engine. I generally fix a lot more than that. So I'm just doing a quick look at, let's see what I'll repair the easiest stuff first. If that helps that issue. It did. Well, got this flag bouncing in the background. So I need at least 4 metal plates. I'm going to go ahead and destroy these 2 items since I'm going to scrap this ship. Hermetic seal. And the hyperdrive. And out of habit, I normally repair the shield. I'd rather repair it than have a chance of getting into a fight with pirates. Well, even though I have the materials, tell you what, I'll repair this one, but wiring loom is fairly expensive, so it's often not worth repairing. So I won't repair that one, and I don't have the activated copper. The ship actually came with an economy scanner. I rarely see that. Okay, just dump that over here for now. If this was in the first star system, there's a good chance I would have kept this ship and used it for storage. Just transfer these items back. Okay, my other ship is actually not that far away. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I won't worry about that for now. What I do is so I'm going to take off in this ship here. Oh, wait a minute. One thing I do want to get. I've got all the salvage data. I'm going to take at least some of it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're in the third star system, and now we're receiving this signal. Answer the communicator by pressing the down button on the D-pad. This is Priest Entity Nada. Artemis Entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity, so I'm going to tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Okay, so this is the space anomaly. It's a hub for multiplayers. I have multiplayer turned off, so you don't see that. But if you have multiplayer turned on, the first time you come in here, you'll see a lot of other players here. Talk to Priest Entity Nada. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design, a perfect bubble beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. So we're going to ask about Artemis. Traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you. I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Corvax watches me. There is a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. So I ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo, friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Ask about Polo. Polo friend, found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. The station has been calling to me since I awoke on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. Ask about the space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada, to observe, to search. Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes, hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reaction as they speak. Speak with Polo, friend, traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Okay, so this is Polo. Friends everywhere, if only you were to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis friend, you are where they should be. It does not seem possible, but all things are possible, such as is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how? Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other over here. Other here. Okay, so here's the plaque that describes what the space anomaly is. Space anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nada and Polo's home to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, upgrade your equipment. So the Space Anomaly mission says speak to other travelers to earn nanites, learn new technology blueprints, browse a huge array of base parts, and then finally speak to Nada about Artemis again. Close that plaque with pressing the B button on my controller. Okay, there's some optional NPCs here that you can talk to, but the ones I prefer to go to are Helios here, and then this NPC over here, Ares. So we'll talk to Helios first. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe. How I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things that you've seen. Yearn for the stars, but for glory and discovery. So give planet information. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. So there's 240 nanites. Talk to Iteration Ares. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. I will help and exchange progress for progress. Or wealth, perhaps, experience or materials. Both valid. Today's special is living pearls. I'm going to transmit my milestone data. You have seen much, but do you understand? Not for me, not to know. Please take this. So we received 1,800 nanites. So it says, visit a technology researcher such as Celine. So this whole area here is for technologies. Celine is in the back corner. That's for Exosuit. This NPC here is for ships. The NPC over here is for multi-tools. And then this NPC here is for exocraft. So before we talk to Celine, right behind him are these exosuit upgrades. Each star system you visit, you'll have an ability to buy exosuit upgrades, both at the space station and at the space anomaly. Continue to upgrade the general inventory. Okay, so let's talk to Celine. Research exosuit upgrades. Okay, so if you're running low on nanites, the ones I generally like to get early game are the shield lattice. Now, many of these you may have you been to the technology merchants at minor settlements or colossal archives in the first system. You have the opportunity to buy some of these technologies, these blueprints. So I've already bought the shield lattice. I bought the neural stimulator, and I definitely recommend you get those as early in the game as you can. And then I obtained this from Crash Ships, I believe. Yeah, Crash Ships. Based on how I normally play, I normally have those items often in the first system. But if I was poor, if I had very few nanites, the first one I would get is the rocket boots. I prefer to use rocket boots, but some players do not. But you just try it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can remove it. But I generally like it. And then these personal refiner, if you have enough nanites, you can get that. That's 360 nanites. Once you install that on your suit, you don't need to carry around a portable refiner any longer. You can just use the personal refiner, which is attached to your ship. And I'll get these other upgrades off screen. We'll go and talk to multi-tool research guy. Once again, in the first star system, you can get the, I think the boltcaster came, but you can get the boltcaster upgrade from technology merchants in the first system, and this waveform recycler and this advanced mining beam. You can get those in the first star system. So I've already purchased those. The ones once I reach the space anomaly, the ones I go after are the optical drill and the survey device. I try to get those as soon as I can after making it to the space anomaly. So for this particular multi-tool, since I don't have a lot of space, I'm going to get the best weapon blueprints you can get. The strongest weapons, it's like a shotgun. So the scatter blaster, and then the upgrade for the scatter blaster. That's generally what I use most playthroughs, is just that. I don't use the other weapon types. Okay, so I'm going to talk to the Starship research guy, NPC. Once again, in the first system, the first thing I go after is this teleport receiver. I get that at technology merchants. If you don't do that, this will be the first technology you can get at a crash ship. But to move the save along, I like to buy that, and then I get this economy scanner from crashed ships. And then generally the ones I like to get early are these blueprints related to launching. Get the B class and the S class. A lot of these other ones are optional. The ones I'm picking are the ones I often end up using. I'll go ahead and get these. I obtained the cadmium drive from a crashed ship. I'll just buy the emerald drive and the indium drive. And since I've got plenty of nanites, I'll buy these. But if you, a new player often arrives here with very few, if any, nanites. So you want to be very specific on which ones you really need. If you don't need them, you're probably better off not buying them. Okay. The Exosuit guy, I'll look at him off stream. This cabinet for multi-tools is always, as far as I can tell, is always C-class. So for a new player, maybe that's something that's worthwhile getting. This is where you can get buy for nanites, different technologies, and I'll buy these off stream. Also in the first star system, there's manufacturing facilities. You can break into those, and once you break into a manufacturing facility, you can get one or two of these each manufacturing facility that you break into. So I'll buy those off stream. And then now the salvage technology, I farmed a lot of those in the first star system. And some of these, many of these items are related to base missions, so I don't buy them. And I wait until the base mission. But there are a couple that are not base mission related that I end up buying. Okay, so in this industrial modules, I buy the electromagnetic generator. I'll buy this, not mandatory. And then I buy these mineral extractors because this is how I end up making money early game. I find primarily I find a oxygen node to make an oxygen farm, and then and then I power the base with these electromagnetic generators. That's typically how I make money early game. Okay, these other items I'll look at off stream. Okay. I'm gonna go back, switch to the space anomaly again. So I'm gonna return to Nada to progress the mission. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them? Traveler friend, Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Ask what to do. So this is the first time the game gives a new player a lot of freedom now. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. You can progress the main mission to find Artemis entity. You can explore with others, so you can find other players in multiplayer and have fun exploring with them. Or you can travel to great sites, so you can just explore. So proceed as you will, Traveler Entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you. Also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. So I'm going to ask for help with Artemis, the main story. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help you. Perhaps not. Nada and Polo friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. So he gave us 120 nanites. So once again, if you're nanite poor, that's very valuable. I've been there. Okay, so now the game says return to space. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream and I'll pick up the story next time. Everyone have a good day.